This is the thermostat, so it's probably a smart home where you can hook this up to your app on your phone. I think these rooms are pretty much identical. It's just the windows towards the back instead of the side, which the other room, the window was on the side here, but otherwise it's probably exact same size. Same closet. And then yeah, you probably put your bed on the same wall because they got the dual outlets there. So either wall, they've got dual outlets. Probably the identical size. So then if we come over here, I'll do the primary and then I'll go outside. So primary, this is a king size bed. Honestly, it looks bigger than mine. It might even be a California king, but definitely king size. And so you can see how much room you have on either side for nightstands and things like that. You still have, I mean, in that other room, if you were to put a king size bed, you probably just have this much room to put a nightstand. Like you'd have to find a really, really small one. You could put like a little bench. It's a bay kind of bump out, but it doesn't have the windowsill, window seat, whatever you want to call it. And then if you wanted to, you could put a dresser there with a TV. Dresser would probably come out to about here. And so you'd still have a good 3-foot clearance to walk. The closet's a decent size though, so you may not even want to do that. I love that there's so much room from here to here. Our bathroom is like this big. And so even just like if I'm brushing my teeth and somebody walks behind me, it's like, ooh, there's not enough room for both of us in here. This one has the dual sinks, tall ceilings, recessed lighting. It is the smaller toilet, and then you've got outlet on either end. You have a walk-in shower, which is also fiberglass, but it's different pieces. I think these are, yeah, I think on that seam right there, so it'd be one piece, another piece, and a third piece. Has kind of the rain, waterfall, shower head, and then the handle one. It's clean. The only thing that's kind of like not clean is that there's this silicone thing at the bottom. That's where a lot of water, I mean, its job is to keep the water in, so you'll have some water there. And then there's a light over that. You can do honestly whatever you want with this, but if you wanted to do like a little vanity for putting on makeup, or if you wanted to make this all shelves for a second linen closet for just the primary. And then the closet, which I think is definitely the biggest that we've seen so far. I think the first house that we saw had a walk-in closet that's similar in width, but the depth was about half. So really nice. This one's really nice. Obviously, yes, the price is higher, but I think it's pretty obvious as to why. Oh, I just saw this. It's like a remote control for your fan and your light and all the things. We've got a doggy door here. Going outside. This looks to be like a soaker hose for the foundation, which would be awesome. Unless, no, maybe not. That might be electrical conduit. Goes there and all the way around. Okay, we'll find out. I'll ask about that. Front yard grass looks great. Backyard grass, not so much. Siding looks really good. The roof looks to be in really good shape. They built a pergola here with, if you wanted to put a fire pit, they have like the stone set up. They probably had one here and took it. just stamped concrete with a pergola, but it's cute. And there's lights out here, so where just said lights? Oh, they're solar lights. I was like, where do they plug in at? But yeah, you can see the roof looks really good. It doesn't seem like there's furniture, but it doesn't seem like anybody's living here. There's nothing in the fridge. There's no clothes in the closet. So I think they're just using a little bit of their own furniture as staging. Looks like the dog chewed on that. So all that to say, if there's anything in here, maybe like the lawnmower in the garage that you might want, I would say we could talk about that in an offer. I like the tall ceilings. It definitely makes the space feel open, and it's just newer, so there's not as much time to have gotten distressed, really. It's kind of what it all boils down to, but it looks to me like they took really good care of the house, so that's always nice too. But alrighty, I think that's everything for this one.